Hi all, welcome to Bosco Campus Vision. In today's session, we are going to discuss the relation between morphemes and phonemes and morphemes and syllables. A morpheme, as we have already discussed, is the smallest meaningful unit in the structure of a language. A phoneme is the smallest distinctive unit of sound in the sound system of a language. The part of linguistics concerned with the relation between morphemes and phonemes is called morphophonemics or morphophonology. In other words, we can say that morphophonemics is the study of the phonemic structure of morphemes, that is, the changes that morphemes undergo in certain positions. Morphemes and phonemes are distinct linguistic units. The basic difference between the two is that phonemes have no relationship with the content side of language, that is, they have no meaning, while morphemes have meaning. Again, the phoneme belongs to the sound system of a language, while the morpheme belongs to the grammatical system. Phoneme is the unit of sound, while morpheme is the unit of meaning. A morpheme may consist of only a single phoneme, but it must have some meaning. For example, the Z sound in legs is a morpheme, but the Z sound in zebra is not a morpheme. It is only a phoneme. So, that's about morphemes and phonemes. Morphemes and syllables. Syllable is a basic unit of spoken language which consists of an uninterrupted sound that can be used to make up words. A word is made up of one or more syllables. The syllable can be analyzed in terms of the elements or the segments which constitute it, that is, vowels and consonants. A syllable consists of one or more speech sounds. The most prominent sound in a syllable is said to be syllabic. It is called the nucleus of the syllable. Usually, the vowel or diphthong in a syllable is its nucleus. The number of syllables in a word depends on the number of prominent sounds or nuclei in it. When it comes to the morphemes, the number depends on the number of meaningful units in it. A syllable may consist of one or more morphemes. Again, a morpheme may consist of one or more syllables. For example, the single morpheme speak has got a single syllable. Speaks is also a single syllable, but it contains two morphemes because the S in speaks is meaningful. It indicates that the verb is in the present tense and that the subject is third person singular. Again, umbrella is a single morpheme, but it consists of three syllables. We can break up words into morphemes, syllables and phonemes. Here comes the question for you. Please do answer the question. Thank you so much for paying attention.